Thank you very much. I want to first off recognize and commend the Wisconsin team. It's a great team with 7 core seniors, the team that had the longest winning streak in the country. So, you know, it's always a little bittersweet if you're eliminating another school from your conference. But you know, it was a great battle. It was similar to, I think, yesterday's match with Ohio State and Wisconsin, where, you know, the level of competitiveness and awareness that the teams have of each other impacts the statistical presentation. But it was a hotly contested match, and you know, both teams played really hard, and you know, we're thrilled with the opportunity to continue our season for another week.
All right, thanks, Coach. Let's open it up to the media for questions.
Simone, you came off the bench in that second set and you right away had 7 kills. Talk about what it felt like to get in there and what you were feeling like when you started hitting kills.
I was just really glad to be able to come in off the bench and make a difference on the court. I know that's one thing Coach talks about a lot, is just like how if you get the opportunity to play, you want to make a difference, and I feel like I was put in, and I'm glad that I did make a difference in that game.
Micah, you get to go home for a Final Four. How's that feel?
I mean, it feels great. Being a senior, and they kept asking me, like, you know you're going to go if you win this match, and I was trying to stay focused, but, you know, now that the game's over and we got a W, it's something I've been looking forward to all season, and I'm really glad I have teammates to help me get there.
So, Micah, Lauren went down early in the first set. Could you see, obviously you're busy playing, but could you see an impact on
Absolutely.
her?
Yeah, I mean, that happened to me sophomore year, so I know exactly how that feels wobbling on the court. You're not 100%, you know, and it sucks too, because I mean, it's nice to compete when someone's at their best, and that's what you want. Like good teams, there's good teams you want to see the competition, but yeah, that's a tough thing.
I mean, when Micah got hurt, it was here. It was in the semifinals of the Final Four, so in that same location on the court, actually, if anybody questions one's memory. But you know, she's you know, Lauren's she's a great player, a great leader, and you know, I've seen those kids go through. You know, Coach Waite recruited them, and we're on teams that beat us a few years back, and you know, Kelly's done a great job with the team and the players that he has, and he should be sending a nice Christmas gift every year that Lauren's at Wisconsin to you know, thank him for getting her in the mix, because she's an incredible talent.
Ayana, I have a question for you. Just it's been a while since you've been down a set. Maybe just how'd you bounce back? What'd you do? What made you gave you guys the opportunity to dominate the second set and roll to 3 straight?
Yeah, definitely a shaky start for sure. But I feel like, you know, it's what Coach tells us all the time. We have to look into each other's eyes. We have to know that, you know, the ultimate goal is reachable. And, you know, if we dig deep and we, you know, grind it out, then we can get it together and pull out a win. So I think that's what it was about. It was kind of just digging deep and, you know, having each other's backs. It wasn't that pretty, but like I said, it's a grind sometimes.
Coach, how does this trip to the Final Four maybe differ than your previous ones?
You know, I don't compare. You know, every team is different, and everybody starts the year with the same goals and ambitions. And you know, when they say it's a grind, it's, you know, it's hard. It's not. You know, Penn State's not a really easy program, and I don't want it to be an easy program. I want it to be a grind. I want these kids to understand that it's hard to get themselves into a position to do this. So practices are hard, my expectations are hard, and you know, luckily the administration is supportive of the program that allows us to do things. You know, when schools get opportunities to compete at the highest level, that's because universities make a commitment to those sports and individuals to do so. It's not a random thing. It's a total commitment. So, you know, we'll do it as we've done in previous Final Fours. We'll practice this week. We'll have fun. We'll relax. We'll go there, and we'll play as hard as we can and keep our head high and do the best that we can.